Hello everyone, here in this video I'm going to show you that how you can integrate PayPal credit debit card buttons in your Shopify store. This video is specific for Horizon theme. If you have any other theme, then I have already created a lot of videos with different themes. So I will be adding the link of my playlist in the video description so you can follow that, and definitely you will be finding one of the videos related to your theme. Let me explain you the benefit of this feature. So basically when we are doing the drop shipping or maybe selling the products around the world, so in that case we have some international customers, and to accept the payments we need an international payment gateway. But in most of the cases people only able to use PayPal, and you already know that there are many customers who don't have PayPal account. So in that case we want an alternate, and that alternate is collect the payments through credit card or maybe debit card. So there are multiple payment gateways. When we apply, it get rejected or maybe we get banned. So we have a final option, which is PayPal. In PayPal, they are already providing an option of accepting the payments through credit and debit card. So let me show you step by step that how we can integrate it into our Shopify store. So here on my dashboard, you can see that I have Horizon theme. So let me follow the documentation. I have already given the link below in the description. So you should click on that link, and then after you will be getting all these files. So let me open documentation-cart.txt, and inside of this file I have already given all the steps which we are going to follow in this video. Now the first step is go to Shopify dashboard, click on themes, click on edit code, and then click on snippets. So here is the dashboard. Actually we had to click on online store, then we have to click on themes, then we have this kind of screen, and then we need to click on these three dots and click on edit code. But before editing the code, we need to duplicate this theme so that we should have a original backup of our theme. So once you've taken the backup, then again you need to click on edit code. Here you can see that we have multiple folders, but we need to click on snippets, and again need to go back to the documentation, and here we have the second step, which is create new snippet file paypal-thankyou.liquid. So let me copy the name from here, go back here, click on new file, paste that name here, and then press enter key. So this way we have actually created an empty snippet file. Inside of this we are going to paste the attached code, which is this one, paypal-thankyou.txt. So let me copy this complete code from here and then paste it inside of this empty file, and then you can save the changes and close this file. Again go back to the documentation. We have the third step, which is create new snippet file paypal-buttons-cart.liquid. So let me copy this name and go back here. Again need to click on snippets like this, and then click on new file and paste that name here, which is paypal-buttons-cart.liquid, and press enter key. So here we have empty snippet file, and we need to paste the code, which is this one, PayPal credit card-cart.txt. So let me copy this code from here and then paste it inside of this empty file. So once you pasted that code, then you need to save the changes, and then after again go back to this documentation. So we have the fourth step, which is replace client ID with live client ID of your PayPal. So basically this client ID is an ID which is existing inside of PayPal account. So I have already given a link below in the description for the video tutorial. So you should follow that and you will able to find that client ID. So basically the purpose of this client ID is to link your PayPal with other platforms. So in our case, we have a Shopify store. So to connect our Shopify store with our PayPal, we need this client ID. And there are two types of client IDs. One is sandbox and another is live client ID. Sandbox is for testing purpose only, but live client ID is for real transactions. So in our case, we need live client ID because we are going to deal with real transactions. Alright, so once you copied that client ID, and then after you should go back here, and here you can see that we have client ID equals to this client ID. So right now I have added a test client ID here for testing purpose, but in your case you need to replace it with your original live client ID. So in that way it will be like this. You should remove it and then paste it here, the original live client ID. Once you are done, then you can actually save the changes and then go back to the documentation again. So here we have the fifth step, which is you can update currency if you want. So basically here we have an option of store currency. So right now I added US dollars. If you have any other currency, for example euro, so you will be putting here currency code EUR. So in the same way, there are many currencies which you can add, but make sure that those currency codes should be supported by PayPal. So once you are done with these changes, then go back here. Then we have the sixth step, which is go to snippets and open cart-summary.liquid. So here we have snippets folder. Inside of it we have cart-summary.liquid, and inside of this liquid file we need to find checkout button. So let me find it inside of this file. So you can see that we have this button, and that button is starting from here, ending at this line, and below it we are going to include a new line of code, which is this one. So basically this is a render statement which is just including PayPal buttons cart file. So this file which we created earlier, so that is included here in this cart-summary.liquid. Once you include it, then you need to save the changes and then go back to the documentation. We have the seventh step, which is go to themes, click on customize, click on settings, click on cart, and then change cart type to page. So let me show you what does it mean. Go back to the dashboard of the store, click on customize. In the left side we have theme settings, click on cart. We have to click on type page, and then you need to save the changes. Again we have the eighth step, which is go to assets, open component-cart-items.js. So let me go back here. You can see we have assets, and then we have component-cart-items.js. So inside of this file we are going to find this function. So let me copy, and using Control F you need to find it. So this is a function. Inside of this function we have one more line of code which we are going to find it, and then we will be adding some code. So here this is the function call. You need to copy this word, and using Control F it will be highlighted like this. So basically this line of code is inside of the function which we earlier found, and we are going to paste few lines of code just above this line. So basically these are the lines of code which we are going to copy from here and paste it above this line. All right. So once you are done, then save the changes and move ahead with the last and final step, which is ninth step. Go to theme.liquid, find close body tag and paste code above it. So basically we have to go back here, click on layout, click on theme.liquid and scroll it down to the bottom. And here you can see we have close body tag, and just above this body tag we are going to paste this line of code. So this is also a render statement which is including just the PayPal thank you page which we created a little while ago. So let me save the changes, and that's it. Now we can actually test the feature. Go back to the dashboard, click on these three dots, click on preview, and we have here the home page. And now we have multiple products here. Let's see this product maybe. So you can see we have an add to cart button. Click on add to cart, click on cart icon, and here we go. You can see that we have PayPal button and we have debit or credit card button as well. In case you are interested to remove this yellow button, so how you can do that? Go back here, click on PayPal-buttons-cart.liquid. And here you can see you need to scroll a little bit down, and we have funding sources. So you need to remove paypal.funding.paypal and comma. So let me remove it and then save the changes. So once you saved that, let me refresh it back, and you will see that yellow button is no more available on this page. So in my case right now I need it. So let me undo the changes and save it and then refresh it. So now yellow button is back. Let me do the testing. So you should click on debit or credit card button. It will open a form. So here we have to add email ID. Then we have to add card number and other things. So here we have card number. Let me copy it, paste it, and then we have expiry date. So then we have CSC number, and you can also choose the country, and then you need to add billing address. So I am adding some test details here. Then you need to choose the state, for example Florida. Then we have zip code, and finally we have to add a phone number into this inbox. And then we have an option of ship to billing address. If I am unchecking this, so that means we have a separate shipping address to add. If you have both billing and shipping address same, then you can keep it checked, and then after you need to click on pay button. Here we go. Now you can see that we have the confirmation pop-up, that confirmation number, thank you, and your order is confirmed, contact information, shipping address, and all the details right here. So that means we have successfully did the transaction. Now the amount will be transferred to your PayPal account, and all the other details like product name and whatever shipping details, that you will also find in your PayPal account. So that's how you can actually do the integration. If you're facing any issues or something, feel free to ask me below in the comment section. I have already given the contact details below in the description. So if you have any new feature to develop, then definitely you can message me. I will help you out in that. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel. Also like this video. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So thank you so much once again. See you in the next video.